All right. Um, we are we are starting. Let me just let me just let me just get a few things ready. Um, yeah. Hold on just 1 second. All right. I just have the chat pulled up on my phone. Uh, Hello everyone. I know no one's watching right now, but for people who are watching after stream, hello everyone. Um, I know this is a late video. I just really haven't had the chance to do it on launch day, but we're gonna be taking a look at the Rosa Linie anniversary pack. Now, I did play with it a little bit, and the only thing I did was I just went to see the observation car to play the music to make sure I wouldn't get a copyright claim or strike. Now, now it did seem to be copyright striked or copyright claimed. It didn't seem to be copyrighted, but just to be safe, I'm not gonna show it on the stream. So that you're gonna have to see on your own, or or you could just watch the video on Rivet Games channel. I'll provide a link to our channel in the description once the stream is over. So yeah, um, I do think the feature is pretty cool. It's nice to have just some nice little music playing. But yeah, unfortunately, I won't be doing it. But that won't be an issue for today's video because we're gonna be doing this scenario. 'Tis the season where we're delivering presents. Yes, this is the Christmas special, so Merry Christmas. Um, yeah, uh, yeah, yeah, that's a cool photo. Yeah, that's some nice artwork. Yeah, the observation car. I think it looks really cool, but yeah, unfortunately, we won't be checking out in this stream. Um, I will admit though, it does look extremely uncomfortable. I mean, wooden benches. Can't TRHB do better than that? I know it's sort of just a modified flat car or whatever, but come on. Can't you do a little better than that? RHB? Alright. Welcome to Arosa Station. This evening you'll be delivering presents to all stations. Alright. What's cool is when we arrive at the stations, we're actually going to be able to unload the presents. Now, there is something there is something I do want to check out. I want to see if we can apply these in the scenario planner. Huh? It's making me walk over here, I guess. Also, another thing is, um, they improved the sounds a little bit. The horn is no longer buggy. Also, the windows on these ones have been tinted out. So hopefully we'll be able to use those on the livery designer and paint over it. Huh? Share height? Oh, I never knew this was a feature. Or at least I forgot about it. Ah, yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's see. They also increased the timetable. You can now run freight services on the timetable, which is pretty cool. I actually just did one earlier today. Um, it was short, 30-minute run. It was nice and quick. Um, yeah. Okay, lights are on. Yeah, here at horns nice and smooth. Or a whistle, it is a whistle, whatever. Close enough, I guess. Yeah. Do we see everything? I think we did. I usually don't use the dead man switch on this locomotive because it's pretty buggy. It's kind of annoying. Like, even when it's stopped, if you're standing up, they'll, give you a bit of a hard time. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Got some nice Christmas lights on the station. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's all lined up there. Not too much detail on it. I mean, I barely know. I don't think there's even a string connecting them. They're the lights on the observation coach are much more detailed. I wonder if we're gonna be dropping off presents at this station or not. Because they technically are already here, so technically they would have already unloaded them. That's what you'd think. I don't know. Not really efficient to just move the presents by train 20 like 20 like down like 200 300 yards or something when they could just put that time to already have it sitting here at Arosa. But it looks like they want us to drop it off. How long is our train? 4 cars long, not including the locomotive. Always thought that logo here was funny because I always saw it looked like a face. It does. I wonder if that's intentional or not. Yeah, the anniversary designs do look really nice. My favorite is definitely the midnight blue one. I forget how many years it is. I think it's like 100. I think it's 125. And it has the bridge with the train going around it. I forgot what the bridge is called, but I know it's like a really important one. And I also know it's like really steep or something. Like, I mean, this route is already very steep. 6% gradient, which is very steep for a railroad, but I'm pretty sure that one was steeper than 6%. I could be wrong though. Alright, I guess we are unloading the presents. Alright. Well, I think, well, this video's not even over, but I think I know a moral story. When reindeers can't do a job, all you need is a G 4-42 to deliver presents. Alright, let's see. That's one present. I don't know where it went. I thought yeah, it's supposed to make like a little sound effect and poof, just appear magically. Now, obviously, in the scenario planner, you won't be able to, in the scenario planner, you won't be able to, unload the presents, but, it'd just be cool to have the cargo loaded and, you know, drive it wherever. I mean, it would probably still be on the Arosa line because it's the only narrow gauge, the only narrow gauge line in the game. But I guess if you want to go unrealistic, you can put on another one. Oh, shoot, I didn't realize I'm speeding. No, dynamic brake, don't fail me now. Yeah, lots of presents to deliver. They're quite big presents, too. I assume they're just putting all the presents into massive boxes, but there may be some bigger ones in there, you never know, but most of them are probably just smaller ones than big ones. Nice. Nice. Probably want to turn the cap, don't I? Oh yeah, I can also put on the mirrors. I put on the lights, it's a little bit hard to see, so put on the wiper. I wonder if this train would be able to pull it going up, because, you know, like I said, the hill's so steep, and five, five cars, including a locomotive, that's a short train, but still, I wonder. I mean, if it can pull a passenger train, it probably could. Now, the ride isn't too eventful. It's mostly just going downhill, watching my braking speed, and unloading presents, which is the most eventful part. Once we get down to the last station core, there's gonna be the tram-like section, so that'll definitely be entertaining. But for the most part, I guess we just have to watch the scenery. This is Switzerland sightseeing with Angry Bird 345 while we deliver presents for Christmas. These these couplers are really weird. I mean, I think they're hooks like the rest of the European trains, but yeah, I mean it definitely uses a hook system. It's just it's interesting how it's just one big buffer instead of two small ones on the side. Quite interesting. Here's a question. I wonder if I could couple it to a regular hook coupling system. Gotta try it. I won't be doing it in this video, but maybe I'll just post in a TSW2 short like I did when I was coupling that AC4400 to the Class 66. So another time, there was one time I was checking out this pack on my own, still doing test runs and stuff before I was able to do this scenario. I was doing a different scenario, and well, I actually almost, I actually almost fell asleep. Um, when I was getting down to a station that's up ahead, I almost fell asleep. Alright, that's a regular design. As cool as the anniversary liveries are, I don't want to see the regular designs disappear completely. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. My train hasn't completely cleared yet. You can't go. No. Alright, you can go now. You can go now. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah. That was certainly interesting. I thought the signal, for some reason, I thought it was after the next station, so I kept going, but thankfully the safety systems are just turned on by default, so yeah. I mean, I would have turned them on anyways, but it's nice. Keeps the driver safe. And it's not super complex either. It does its job. If there's a red signal coming up, it stops you, give the driver a little alert, you acknowledge it, and yeah. There should also, I also think they should, RHB should include an, safety system for overspeed, because this is especially devastating for, overspeed, because it's so steep. You can pick up so much speed, fly right off the edge. Um, you can also roll back down onto oncoming traffic. But that's where signaling systems keep up, and well, I guess if you're just, if you just manage to get out of the way in time, get onto a sign without derailing yourself, you should be okay. But other than that, you're kind of screwed. And it's not like you can just send. It's not like you can do what is it's not like you can do a CSX did and just send a locomotive to send another locomotive to bring it to a stop because you got it's a hook coupler and there's no fence in front for you to stand in and manually connect it. So yeah you're kind of out of options. I mean, you could use a derailer to try and derail it while it's still going slow, but you may not be able to do that in time. But yeah, it's definitely the most dangerous line in the game. Yeah, I mean, single track is one thing, but having a steep hill that on its own is very dangerous. And had my I've had my fair share of derailments. I posted that one video of where I derailed on my second day of playing it. I derailed the train. I've also derailed it just for fun, but yeah, for and a non-intentional derailment. I think I've done it once or twice. In fact, fun fact about that derailment video. So the thumbnail derailment was from a different derailment in same location. Alright, it wasn't the same location, it was a little bit further up, but yeah, it was there. Yeah, I couldn't get a good photo because the camera angle wasn't right, so I had to reenact it. The train really hangs over a platform quite a bit here. Don't stop here. Oops. Alright. There's a little snowman here. There's also the signal thing here. I usually don't use, but it's a nice little feature. Alright, that was a short present drop off. Looks like I already got the snow globes. Looks like it has like a bin for collecting snow. I'm not really sure, maybe it's just a trash bin. Alright, presents are over here. Got some more. Duh, didn't know there was a camera here. That's a cool little photo. Alright. No time to waste. know what the vacuum pump is. And I don't want to mess with it because that could really screw us up. Next station is fairly close. It's so nice to have a horn that isn't broken. Yeah, this wagon's almost completely unloaded. Yeah, these ones are still pretty full. Presents. I didn't notice, so on the loading screen when I was loading up the scenario, so the title of the scenario is Christmas Delivery, but, on the loading screen title it said Xmas Delivery, so yeah, I shortened it, I don't, I mean, I thought it could fit on the screen, but, I mean, nothing wrong with shortening it, but, just an awkward just a, not awkward, but just a strange little detail. The kind of detail that sticks out to me for no apparent reason. So cool little house. Ooh, there's the bridge. Oh, I want to get a screenshot of it. Oh, I can't. What the? Oh, shoot. Hold on just 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that. That was my smoke alarm can go haywire sometimes. Yeah, I think that's all of our fire alarms in the middle of the night. But yeah, sometimes a fire alarm can go little haywire. Don't worry. Nothing nothing's wrong, everything's fine. And yeah. Here is the bridge. Got some nice lights covering it. Very cool looking bridge. Really wish I could get a photo here, but if I try to, doesn't work because streaming it, which is why I want to get a capture card. One of the main reasons why. Capture, yeah, I'll definitely win my capture card. I could ditch the whole live streaming thing. It would just make things much easier. Sure, I don't mind live streaming every now and then, but when I do get, it'll be less common because I prefer not to. That way I can have my intro. I can have my intro. I can do post edits. It's just easier not to, but I won't be completely ditching live streaming. Oh, wait, is that the railroad crossing? Alright. Yeah, yeah, I think that's just, is that a crossing? Yeah, those cars are gonna have to wait a while. I think those type of crossings, I think they're active all the time. I heard they don't turn off because they want to keep the drivers constantly alert that a train could be coming, and they're not actually hooked up to a sensor. Not sure if that's true or not, but I did hear it. Where are those presents? And here they are over here. Alright. We're making good progress with our delivery. Now, this is the only kind of cargo, besides coal cargo, in the game that can actually be unloaded. Now, this is a completely new feature. But yeah, it could pave the way for more types of unloading. It's cool. Alright, let's see. So, yeah, at the stations it's nice and flat, but yeah, as we continue downhill, it gets much steeper. Now, on the gradient menu, on the pause screen, it doesn't look that steep because the stations are so spread out, but in reality, yeah. It's the steepest gradients in the world that a train can go on without any special equipment. that's funny. There's just a random little, um, alright, I guess I can unload presents on the go. There's just a random little crossing there. Alright. I'm so tempted to unload it right here, but I'm afraid it'll break the game, so I'm not gonna. There's a little lonely cabin there with snow as an arrow. Wonder if that's supposed to lead towards an Easter egg, but I can't figure out what the Easter egg would be. Maybe it's one of those hidden donkeys. Um, yeah, I think I'll just do a TSW2 short where I'm, no, controller, don't shut off. No, please, no, please, no, please, no, please. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I think I'll just do a TSW short where I, um, see what happens when I unload the presents while moving. Yeah, this is a one short section where it's much more flat. It's also cool on how it's on the side of the mountain, and like one side view it's a steep mountain, the other side it's a massive valley. It all looks really cool. Yeah, it's really cool how the trees and cliffs also can really squeeze in between the tracks. Makes it really narrow. It's all a very cool and scenic route, and I always found it a little bit boring because it's just an hour long, just going downhill. Um, Especially going uphill. Uphill, I always found very boring. Um, I mean, I could literally look at my phone while the train would drive. It was just that easy. But downhill is a bit more fun, but now with the anniversary pack, it makes it more interesting. So that's all really cool. I wonder what this bridge is. It's very, very interesting little bridge here. Very interesting. Oh, that was an awful stop. Oh, that is gonna greatly impact my score. Right around here. Now, where the presents unload? Over here. Yeah, those are very big presents. Now, I am getting pretty excited for the my environmentalist, but I am getting pretty excited for the new German route, the one that goes from Dresden to somewhere else. It's not Reza, but it's somewhere with the BR 612, the the 612. That's the only new locomotive, or actually, there is a white 5.6, which is a new variant, which is coming in the first time rail pool livery. So yes, I am very excited for that. Um, yeah. Now, yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun. I mean, of course, there's a tilting class 612. It's also gonna have the cupboard protection that I'll go over. I wonder if we can still couple of trains. So it goes on automatically if it's during winter. I wonder if it'll go on during trains. I wonder what'll happen. So if you're on winter, you try and load it up with the cupboard protection. Will the train still couple? Will it break or will it look proper? That's what I want to know. Oh, I mean, it'll probably look proper, but I don't know. Maybe not. Also, there's gonna be a little rail yard with narrow gauge trains, and it's gonna have some old narrow gauge stock. That's gonna look really cool. And, uh, yeah, there's also gonna be the PR363. I I could be wrong, but I think I heard the G6 is also coming to a route. I may be wrong, but I feel like I heard that. Uh, I could be thinking the 363, but I'm pretty sure I heard that both the 363 and the G6 are going to be on that. Yeah, I know. Safety systems, I know. No, don't stop here, don't stop here. Alright, thank God this locomotive has quick acceleration. Looks like the engine room lights are there. I'm pretty sure more than just one present unloaded here. Oh, they're all over here too, I see. Wait, I'm gonna use the dynamic brakes here. Yeah, all the presents have been unloaded. Now, I, no, I forget exactly if there's a 100-year anniversary livery for, dedicated to the Arosa Linie. Uh, I, I forget exactly, but it'd be cool if there was one. It's not really much of a Doppler effect on that horn. It's also still a little bit buggy, but much better than before. Geez, the range on it is impressive. I think Rivet forgot to put a limit for how far you can hear it. Yeah, they forgot to put a limit for how far you can hear, I think, so. Just imagine your locomotive is at one side of the route. You're just imagine your locomotive's at core and you're at Arosa, just chilling. And yeah, you're at core. There's a car in front of you. You obviously blow your whistle, And then you're just up in Arosa and you just hear it clear as day. Obviously, that's not how it'd be in real life, but it's kind of funny. And probably something I should put on the Rivet forums. Oh, actually looks kind of cool underneath the mountains. Yeah, it's cool. You can really, I like how you can now fly underneath the tunnels. You can really see, like, how deep the tunnel is, and sort of just a whole anatomy of it. Alright, it's kind of funny how most of the stations on the line look pretty much the same. I mean, it is a short line, it's only like 17 miles, and there aren't too many stations either. Yet, the speed limits are so slow, it takes a while. It's kind of like, Cathcart Circle. It's a short line, but, it, and the speed limit is fairly high. Um, um, but it has so many stations it just takes forever. And it's a great way to get action points if you want to farm some. However, I don't really prefer farm action points. I just like to I prefer to just play it out on routes I like, and it's just nice to see how much experience I have with different routes. However, it can be a little bit unfair because I because Baker Lou Line, it gives out so much action points, so it's one of my top routes for action points. But I don't I haven't played on it too much, at least not compared to other routes. Yeah. Rapid Transit is another good example. Only that one I do play a bit more often. I just haven't lately because I've been noticing a few bugs with the talent too. I'm gonna have to report 'em. I swear the acceleration on that thing, the S-Bahn version, I swear it's off. It just feels so slow and sluggish lately. Um, but maybe they'll fix it because they are giving a destination board. They're also giving the M7, the M3 on Long Island Railroad. They're giving that destination board, the Class 166 the destination board, and maybe the maybe just maybe the Rusi ignored version of the BR143 a destination board. However, however, they'll or DTG may not do that and just resort to using the Verker Dresden or the one on the new route when it comes to layers. Yeah, I did go into emergency stop there. I was about to run that red signal. That was a nice quick unload. I guess most of the presents will be going to core. Um, the final core station, not cores. The, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the one that's just on the side of the street. The central station. There are the presents right there. Did I put a map on that? Oh shoot, I didn't. Don't care about the train right now. Map is more important. Whee. There, now all the maps are placed. Also, obviously, please don't do that in real life. Yeah. Never jump from a moving train. Well, never jump from a moving train in real life. At least don't do it without safety. If it's a runaway train and it's about to derail and you know how to jump off it safely, then absolutely do so. But if you don't know how to do it safely, or if it's not a runaway, just stay on it. Well, of course, it's a simulator, so I can do what I want. And so can you, all viewers, on the simulator, not in real life. I mean, I'm not controlling you to do what you want in real life. I'm just giving good life advice so you don't kill yourself or get arrested. Alright, obviously, most of you guys know that. I'm just doing that just in case. Just a quick disclaimer. Just in case. Don't jump from moving trains, kids. Oh yeah, there's this little thing. It kind of looks like, I think it's a crane for unloading cargo. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just probably abandoned because it seems too narrow for any trucks to go on. Unless maybe once the train moves, the truck drives on the tracks without scraping a bumper. Then the crane lifts on the containers, puts it on a truck drives back or something, but that all seems very inefficient. Well, of course, truck can only carry one container. I don't know, maybe that's how it works, maybe not. I just realized in game it's almost midnight. Well, I guess that is pretty fitting if we're delivering presents on Christmas. In game, of course. On Christmas Eve. So I guess all makes sense. Also, it says it's 2020 in game, so I guess, I don't know. I guess the folks at the North Pole didn't want to get sick. So they hired me to deliver presents. There's also this bridge I like got upgraded to wood, then to steel, and then to brick. One of those random clips I just happened to see on a Train Sim World live stream. Yeah, it's so steep you can even like tell it's starting to flatten out up here. It's quite busy for midnight on the line. Oh yeah, and then there's also this thing which looks like a giant fence, but is some kind of electricity conductor or where or wire thing some sort. Hmm. Interesting. Where are these? Ah, yes. Nothing quite like grass and shrubs randomly buried underground. What else is new? Now, the core section route seems pretty short, but when you take a look at it compared to the rest of the map, it's actually decent sized. I mean, still very short, but it's not that bad. It is a very cool concept. I of train on tram run. I think the story behind it was originally gonna be a tram system or something, but it never ended up being so. So they just decided to use the tracks for this line. Also, so this line was built. Yeah, this line was built over 100 years ago. So imagine how dangerous it would have been building this line back then. I I'm sure there were many casualties building this. Of course, if there were, rest in peace to everyone who died, but I don't know if there would be. But yeah, it's certainly possible. And now we are almost at 4. Um, I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Chlor. Um, yeah. And now we are in core. Yeah. Alright. What's that sign? It's showing how there are cars. Yeah, definitely gotta blow my whistle quite a bit. Not just for people in Arosa to hear it, but for the traffic that is programmed very nicely. And I'm glad Rivet did that. traffic should be coming parallel to a train in just a second. Yeah, I do really like how traffic is next to it. I also love how you can walk around Arosa, the entire lake. We need more features like that. I like being able to walk around. Sure, I don't do it too often, but I do it every once in a while, and it's a great spot to hide collectibles. So, yes, I do want to see more of it. There were two other times where we got something that was close to it. The first time was on the Isle of Wight. You were um uh, um ride Pierhead. You can walk the Pierhead um on the traffic part. Um that yeah, that was the closest thing we had to something like that. However, there's a spot on Long Island Railroad. Don't tell DT, don't tell Dovetail Games this, by the way. Where there's a spot at a station. I forget which one, but there's a place where you can walk through a fence and get out of the map, and you can explore a very good portion. You can explore a very good portion of the map. There are a few more glitches, and no, Rusi Ignored has some. Um, yeah, it's another one. Um, right. The rest of the gifts will be to, Core Central Station. I guess that's what we'll call it. This is just, this is not the main station for. Yeah, it's also cool how traffic here, um, gives way to each other. I think this traffic is priority, I think. I guess we're about to find out. And there's also a rotary up ahead where cars will stop. It's all really cool. I really want to see more advanced traffic like this. It's really small details like this that make up so much of it. And if they're gonna add more tram-like routes, they're gonna need stuff like this. And because also a car guy, I think it's really nice. Alright, traffic, are you gonna go? Yeah, they're unfortunately it is unrealistic. The traffic is, well, too kind and drives too legally when the train comes, if you know what I mean. Also, unused platform here. Guess this traffic just doesn't want to move. Oh well. And there's also a rotary here. It's all very cool. Though it does cause quite a bit of traffic. Which is, yeah. And now, like, when I'm making trains routes, I I have a trick. Well, I have a little trick. I have um where at the end of roads, I'll put an invisible road looper around to add more traffic, and it makes the roads much more dense. And it also doesn't make it that laggy. Yeah, it's a nice little feature. Or, not really a feature, but it's a small little trick I use if you're ever building a road and trains and you want to make the roads a bit more dense. It's also cool how we can sort of see inside this station. Um, I mean, we can walk down here, which is pretty cool. Uh, can we? I forget if we can walk. We can't walk inside the main building, but yeah, we can walk inside here, which is nice. Oh, time to unload the last of the presents. Did I get that camera? Yep, I did. Oh, that's the last of presents, and they're blocking the road. Well, I guess presents are more important than traffic jams. Alright, wait, now. Alright, I'll try it now. What happens if I... Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I gotta take a thumbnail screenshot after I'm done with this. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to check the scenario planner. I should, hopefully. Well, I guess now I'll be going on the rest on some of the airlines to be delivering more presents. Um, I mean, it's probably not how it's actually gonna go scenario, but we can just do, as SpongeBob would say, use our imagination. The houses seem a little out of place here. Alright, let's see, do we get gold? Some of the stops are pretty bad, so I'm not sure. It was, silver. That's sort of what I was expecting. Oh well. Alright, yeah, let's go quickly do a scenario planner. Yeah. There's that cool artwork. Alright. Scenario planner. Why? No, it's... Alright. Christmas wagons. I think we have the Christmas wagons. Yes. We'll do the fitting core to Arosa. One. Oh, it's got a lot of formations. Christmas wagons. Alright, let's do this. Quickly. We're not gonna be playing a scenario. We're just checking it out. And we'll be doing the thing core to Arosa paint scheme. Ugh. Yeah, I think that's the one with the bridge, the one that's on the screenshot. Forget what the bridge is called, but it's a really cool looking bridge. And it's also known as one of the most visually appealing concrete structures in the world. Alright, why? Oh, I guess we're at Arosa. I was wanting to core. What? That's not the core to Arosa paint scheme. Oh well. Let's see if we can unload presents. Nope. Don't see a button to do so. Here's a question. Is the horn on the regular variant still broken? Oh, thank God it's not. Alright. Well, yeah, I'll just check to make sure the Cortoroska paint scheme is the one with the bridge. And yeah, that will wrap up today's video. I don't know why I almost said Halloween special. Christmas special. Yeah. I sort of want to do a little bit closer to Christmas, but, just with the way a DLC released and how my schedule worked, it just ended up falling. The 19th it is. Yep, it's the 19th. So, 6 days. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, if you can see the icon, that one's definitely my favorite. But the Corto Rosa is a close second. I also like this one because I think it has the logo of the anniversary logo with the in the what do you call it, the think it has like the AB 812 steam locomotive on it. Also, for some reason, custom liveries don't appear anymore, but that's just a glitch. Alright, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please